right, it's January 2025. We have the kickoff of a new year. Hope y'all had a blessed holiday season. I love Christmas. I love the whole holiday season, but I know it tires me out and nothing recharges me more than a new year and a fresh start. So, hey, it's January 2025. My name's Stephen Weiler, true servant at heart with eXp Realty. I'm here to report the finale of the December of 2024 Greater Knoxville data for the housing market here locally. Again, that is Greater Knoxville. That is the macro. If you ever want that more micro, Farragut, Powell, Halls Crossroads, Oak Ridge, Lenoir City, Maryville, whatever it may be, reach out direct. I'd love to help you and point you in the right direction. And of course, just be your resource for whatever data you need. So let's kick this party off. December 2024, Greater Knoxville macro market information coming your way. Diving right in, we're going to talk about the sales price. This is what I'm most often asked about. And I do like to point out, I like to round to the nearest thousands, nearest percentage point, just for the sake of tongue twisting and maybe make me only have to shoot this portion of the video 15 times instead of 115 times. That being said, average sales price this past month, we were at $469,000. That is going to be an increase of nearly 12% from $419,000. Diving into the median sales price, we were at $400,000 last month. That's an increase of just a hair over 8%, coming up from $370,000 last year. So we're seeing prices are still continuing to rise, continuing to appreciate, but thankfully, what I'll say thankfully, at a decelerated rate from what we had seen previous years. Heading into those days on market, this is a question that I get asked more often by sellers. And at the end of the day, they just want to know how long it's going to take for me to get my property sold in the event I decide to move forward and get my property on the market. So what we saw last month, average, we saw 39 days was the average days on market. That was an increase from 24 days. And for the median, we saw 21 days last month by comparison to 11 the year previous. Myself, I focus a little bit more on the median. I think it's a better representation of how many days it actually takes. Reason being, it takes all those outliers out of the picture to kind of skew the numbers a little bit. Just smack dab right in the middle. What's that number? Last month, it was 21 days, about 3 weeks to get the property sold. Going into absorption rate, this is kind of a nice, we'll say, measurement tool to determine what's the relationship looking like between supply and demand. So as this number gets higher, it is saying that supply is outpacing demand. General rule of thumb, 0 to 3, buyer's market, 3 to 6, more of a neutral, 6 plus, definitive buyer's market. We came in last month at a 2.09. That's up from a 1.88. So it's telling you supply is still pretty light, demand is still pretty strong. Yes, it is increasing slightly, but our supply chain on housing is still super light in the bigger picture. Just to lightly touch on list to sold ratios, this just kind of tells sellers, what can I anticipate? I'm gonna have to reduce in the price, whether it be in some sort of concession or price reduction, and buyers, hey, is there any kind of negotiations actually happening out there? Well, what we saw last month was 95.9% was that list to sold ratio, and that is down from 96.8% the year previous. Just saying, hey, there is reductions, there is negotiations that are happening at this point in time. So my buyers, hey, listen, what I know right now, yes, it is tough. If you've been waiting for home prices to come down, they haven't. If you've been waiting for rates to come down, they haven't. Both those numbers have actually increased. But what I do know is list to sold ratios are coming down. So negotiations are happening. Supply is going up. So what that's saying is, hey, you have more options and you may be able to negotiate a good price for you. So listen, if that sounds like a good situation, get on out there, stop sitting in the sidelines. The numbers make sense today. Dive in. It's always better to be that homeowner than sitting on the sidelines. For my sellers that are out time, it is still a great time to be you. Homes are still selling relatively quick. And if you follow my 5 Ps, or I say 4 Ps, you'll get a 5th P. And what that is if you price your house right, prepare it, present it, and promote it well, you will get the premium for that property. Buyers are still out there. Inventory is still pretty light overall. So do those things and you will still receive that premium for your home. So finishing things up here, listen, whoever you are, buyer, seller, bumped into my video, I'm just here to be a resource. So subscribe below if you want more information. One of my big goals for the year is to get more out there, keep you more in tune with what's happening in the greater Knoxville marketplace. If I can help in any way, details are below. Call, text, email, anytime. I just want to be a resource. Buying, selling, curious about anything real estate in the area, please don't hesitate to give me a shout. Thank you so much for listening to my video, and anything I can do, always here to serve. Have a blessed day. I hope 2025 is the most incredible year for you in your entire life. Take care now. Have a blessed day.